Hey YouTube, it's Modern Warfare 2 Bad Boy 92 here with a video on the September 2012 ban list. First off, I want to congratulate Konami on making a good ban list for the first time in like forever. Um, so really quick, let's get right into it. For the ban cards, we got two, Bryonic and Future Fusion. Um, Future Fusion had to go. It made ridiculous plays with heroes and dragons. Uh, First turn wins pretty much if you open this in dragons. And then Bryonic had to go. They made a weaker version of this with Orient Dragon, but it really is only meant for synchro decks. So yeah, had to go. Um, so let's start off with the limited cards here. First off, Inzektor Hornet and Inzektor Dragonfly. Yep, this deck got screwed over. I don't think it'll be back for a while until they get new support. And I don't know when that is. So yeah, this deck is screwed. Next, Ultimate Offering. I can definitely see why, because you know gadgets are really amazing, and they're going to be getting a lot of support in this new set. So why not hit it now and avoid that? And at one, you can you can still play it, and just you still have that chance to OTK, and your opponent also has a chance to stop it with the three MSTs and heavy. Next, we got Red Eyes Darkness Metal. I thought they would limit this. They would limit this in March, so that TCG players would get a chance to play the new Gustav Max. But no, it's okay. Heretics don't need an OTK here. That would be a problem. Or an FTK. Next card, back at one from Banlist, or from Band. Tsukuyomi. I can see people playing this in Gravekeepers. Other than that, I don't really see it being played all that much. Still a good card to come back. I mean, it really didn't need to be banned this long. So yeah, Grand Mole is better than this card, in my opinion. So yeah. Next to one, Chaos Sorcerer. I think this card should have been left at 2. When they brought it up to 3, I was just like, what are they doing? At 2 was perfectly fine. But I can see why they hit it to 1. I mean, it is very strong. So yeah. Next up is Gishki Kraken, I guess. I don't have this card. I didn't know it existed until recently. But then again, I've been on vacation for the past like month, so I haven't been really paying attention all that much to Yu-Gi-Oh. But yeah. Next we've got Spore from Unbanned. Really, this card should not have been banned. It should just have been limited. Glow Up Bulb was the problem. But yeah, it's nice that they're giving something back to plants after they killed it. Next up is Zen Mighty at 1. This deck was broken with the loop your hand turn 1. They stopped this so you can loop 1 to 2 cards at the most. I think they should have just banned the other monster and left it as an Xyz spam deck. But you know what? It's alright. I honestly thought it would have been okay to leave it at 3, maybe even hit it to 2, because it's only 1500 attack, guys. Yeah. If you would have banned Hunter, it would have been better. Alright, so semi-limited. We've got Tour Guide from the Underworld. The reason they semi-limited this card so soon is because they don't want the OCG to have 3 copies of this card. You know, it is overpowered at 3. At 2, it's better, and you get more creative by playing Tour Bus, so that's what I've been doing. But yeah, Mirror Force at 2. Nobody plays this anymore. Although I think it'll start seeing play a little bit more now that dragons have been hit a little bit, so you don't have to worry about your opponent just special summoning another monster and attacking you anyways as much, so yeah. Reasoning at 2, yeah, nobody cares about that card. A hero lives at 2. Heroes were overpowered. They were starting to play this card. GBs played it. I didn't think it was nearly as broken in GBs, but still, you know, this card needed to be hit. Heretic Seal of Convocation. They're just slowing the deck down. That's it. Next, Pot of Duality. Uh, at 2, they're just slowing decks down, honestly. Heretics play it, Gravekeepers play it, certain Blackwing decks play it. They're just slowing the deck down a little bit. Mainly, I think it got hit because of Heretics. And cards that play card Ds and 3s, just open Pot of Duality, card D, set, back row pass, and get your +1. Yeah. Next, Emergency Call. The deck Heroes does need to be hit slightly, but with Emergency Call at 2, it doesn't really matter. They still got their Rhoda, they still got their 2 Pot Dualities. They're gonna get their monsters either way. So Kalut at 2. This is the one card I disagreed with, really, and it's shocking because as a Blackwing player, I would have been, excited. Honestly, I think this brings Blackwing up to tier 1, and in my opinion, it could be now possibly one of the best decks. I was playtesting just to see what deck I'd be taking to my first regionals for the new ban list, and I'm really considering Blackwings because this card at 2 is just so broken. And I'll talk to you guys more about this in the video. I honestly thought that they should have brought Gale back to 2 instead of this card, or maybe even Black Whirlwind. Because they do still have Wind Up Factory at 3, and really, I still think Gale should have been the one to get brought back up to 2. This card is just ridiculous. As a Blackwing player, thank you for bringing this card back. You gave life to Blackwings again. But yeah. Next up, Rescue Rabbit at 2. This is not a big deal, honestly, you guys. Rescue Rabbit to 2, the deck is still very much playable. You can search the monster out with Sangan. Just go Tour Guide Sangan and get it. You still have your Guaibas to get your monsters out quickly, so this at 2 isn't a big deal. Plus, with the new verse stuff, the deck really, I honestly think it got slowed down just a little bit. So they hit 2 cards, big whoop. The deck is still amazing. I just find that it loses to Blackwings now too easily because of that second Kalut. It is a problem. And then the Icarus attack is also a problem, so you have to play very conservatively and play very carefully against Blackwings when you're playing this deck. It is a very difficult matchup now. Next up, Debris Dragon to 2. Again, another card given to plants. I don't think that plants are really going to be played this format anyways, but it's nice that they're giving back. And this card is kind of splashable in a few decks like Jump Doppel and stuff like that. And junk decks in general. Next up, the last card is the Agent of Mystery Earth to 2. Agents don't really see that much play anymore, so it's nice that they get one more card. Agents are still very good, but they just don't see as much play anymore. They've slowed down, and this card should help them a lot. It should stay at 2. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's the new ban list. I am not 100% sure if it's been confirmed yet. I'm fairly sure, but I'm not 100% sure. If so, this is going to be a great ban list. I like it. It's going to be, for the most part, I think it's going to be balanced. A lot of players have been saying they love the new ban list. I haven't heard any complaints at all. So, yeah, guys. So, tell me what you guys think of the ban list. Please thumbs up this video. If you dislike the ban list, just comment, don't thumbs it down. Yeah, and then I'm just going to be posting a video in the next, sometime today, of the 2 decks that I'm considering playing for my for the next regionals, which is going to be September 1st in Miami, Florida. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Peace. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.